Welcome back, everyone. Time to load game and get back into this. It's been about a week. Okay, so let's go to the journal. What do we have to do? Oh yeah, I should see what clues lie about the house regarding the ransacking. I should check in with Lucas. Oh right, my public school teaching job. That's great. Oh, excellent. Scattered books. Okay, someone's looking for our books. This will take ages to reorder. Hoffman fretted. I scanned the books on the floor. The invaders had pulled out titles on the sciences, journals, and books on the esoterica. I had not expected my father to own. They did not seem to inspect them thoroughly, a quick skim, and then disregarded moving on to the next. Perhaps looking for letters or such hidden inside the tomes, or hoping to find a lockbox disguised as a book. A particularly strange book, it stood out. This sounds nice. Its cover was made of tree bark, and the pages within were rougher than normal. Whatever had been used to link the pages was thick and amber-colored, and shone like glass. It felt both old and primitive. Ooh, this looks promising. I took it, so that I could examine it more once I had settled down. Once it all settled down. As well as pulling the books from the shelves, they had clearly worked the shelves themselves in the hopes of finding a secret compartment. From what I can tell, they had no luck. Excellent. Books on the desk. I wish I had taken the time to order Father's desk the day before. It was hard to tell if anything was missing, such was the mess here. From what I could recall, though, everything was still here, if differently scattered. What about the drawer? The drawer was locked. I would need a key. Okay, so the drawer is fine. Right, I have the key, so we'll just do the drawer thing again. Okay, the lock fit. Right, I took everything out. Give me back my key. Do you have any idea what this break-in was about? I don't know much, Master. Your father was such a respected man in Marnes, and yet there may be enemies unknown. Hoffman shuddered, shoulders slumped. He looked so tired. Poor Hoffman. She was peacefully asleep for once. She was peacefully asleep for once. Oh my god, they even ransacked your mother's room. What were they looking for that they searched here? Jewelry? Hoffman didn't sound convinced, and neither was I. If all they wanted was jewelry, then they have searched here and nowhere else. Well, that's not true. Maybe they would have searched other places. You never know where rich people keep their money. I had no idea who had broken in, but before I could get too caught up in figuring this out. I needed to find a way to protect the house should they come again. I explained this to Hoffman, who only nodded solemnly. You're welcome for the burp. Oh, did they ransack the toilet? No, it does not appear so. Yes. What about the... Oh, they didn't ransack the tub. Yeah, they pulled all manner of books from the shelves. There seemed to be no order to the titles they cast about. Perhaps they had to leave before they could finish. Maybe it's in my room. It's hard to tell if this room had been searched or not, for it was sparsely kept and there would be no evidence that had been left behind. Perhaps, Master, your father's recipe book was something in it that could be turned to protecting the house? Ah, yes. I couldn't be sure, but the markings on the grave mist page look similar to those found in that strange rustic book I had just picked up from my father's office floor. Yes. Excellent. Let's go down. Maybe they ransacked other places. They didn't take the cards. Interesting. They didn't ransack down here, it looks like. So there's the cat I was looking for. Just when I lost my con point. Darn cat. Oh, yes. So they get in the basement. Yes. I should ask him. Excellent. I mean, he's right there now. It was just the same conversation as before. Okay. Bark Tome. Let's do this. I had been correct. The writing did match, though I still knew not the language I had found myself studying. Nonetheless, I was now ready to have grave mist revealed to me. Oh. Yeah, shit. You know that seer woman that was like, oh, you're gonna get the bark from the Devil's Woods. This is what it's about. Oh, yes. So it looks like a gas cloud thing. You had to bury a personal item of whoever you wish to not trigger the mist. Okay. Grows in the deep woods, in hollows and places where fairy mist conjures. These black bark trees are characterized by twisting branches and the tortured faces of humans and beasts. Damn. Okay, the wood should be burned in very hot flames and its smoke captured in a jar. Okay, we'll deal with that one later. So this looks like the next one we're going to be doing. It looks like they're going in order, so looks like we get a wand after that. Oh, that looks like the Oblivion symbol from Oblivion. Yeah, the Oblivion gates. Oblivion! Yeah, what's that about? Oh, invisibility, probably. Okay, we're done with this for now. Okay, I knew how I need to prepare the protection ritual. It appeared to be relatively benign incantation-wise. The most difficult item is the Devil's Wood. That sounds like an innuendo. I love it. I informed Albrecht, aka Hoffman, then set him to the task of restoring order to the house while I find the required components. Oh, we can ask for the key. Oh. We'll have to ask at a different time. Excellent, thank you. Okay, we need this. Oh. What? So we need the wood, grave soil, and I need personal artifacts. Oh, we can do that one last. We just had to ask them. Maybe the condolence cards. They probably don't need those. Nope, no, don't talk to the count. We want to hear it just in case we need to sacrifice again. Just in case we... Poor cat. Always the victim. Okay, I think it's time to go to school.
There he is.
Oh. Darn. Yes. I've not heard that voice in years. It was as deep and commanding as I recalled. Though now I heard it or imagine a sadness in it. Uncle Jarvis.
My dear, it is good to see you. I should have come sooner to visit, but I have been avoiding this place. It's hard to be here and know that my brother is not. Will never be again. Mirabelle and I are heartbroken.
Oh, Mirabella must be his wife or something. Thank you, Uncle. And how is Aunt Belle? Gervais, I think it's called. Yes, Gervais. Paused briefly, but did not answer.
But today, when Willard brought news of the break-in, I had to come.
Wait, people already know? So Willard, my childhood foe, had grown to be the captain of the guard. He had turned out well, strong of jaw and kind of eyes. At the mention of his name, he stepped forward and nodded.
3 people were spotted leaving this area. They were dressed in black and moved as if to avoid being seen, but also moving as if in a rush. Their urgency drew the attention of a passing worker who brought word to a nearby guard. The area was searched, but nobody was found. In that time, it was brought to my attention, and I knew his lordship would want to know immediately.
Thank you. Yes, my uncle was clearly agitated by this.
I knew it. I knew the Shroud would rear their heads. I thought they would strike his grim, but here... It never occurred to me.
Weird. Okay.
Perhaps, my lord. But we get ahead of ourselves. They were seen in this area, but we don't know if they came from here. Perhaps the good master can confirm.
What should I tell him? Yeah, we'll actually tell him the truth. It doesn't appear that anything was taken.
Was anyone hurt? Is Juliana okay?
No one was badly hurt, thankfully.
Willard, see to it that a guard is posted here. I should go in and see her. Please, excuse me.
Yes, it is me, Turtle. That may have been a bad idea. Oh, okay. So that's where we had to perform the ritual. We might have to get rid of the guard now. Maybe telling the truth was a bad idea. Oh, we should talk to him. I mean, we ought to save the
Master Van Elstrick.
Yes, it is good to see you, and doing so well for yourself. You're too kind, Turtle. It is good to see you. I only wish it were under better circumstances. I looked up to your father. He was a great man. You have my deepest condolences. You honor him and me both with your words. So my uncle mentioned the shroud. I'm not gonna do this one. How have they not been stamped out by now? Turtle, I understand your frustration. I do. I know it cost you attending his grim and funeral. But you've served. You know as well as I that you can throw 100 good soldiers at a task like this and get nowhere. We can't afford 100 soldiers, good or otherwise. I have what people I can afford searching for them, but progress is slow. In truth, I think all that will really wipe them out is time. They grow old and cannot imagine much recruiting after that. Yes. Goodbye, Captain. Oh, do you think these guards will be posted for long? Yeah, that is for your uncle to say, perhaps a few days if there are no other occurrences, perhaps less if they are needed elsewhere. Seeing as you are home, he may be happy to leave you to protect your household. He's heard tale of your terms of duty and has been, in his own way, proud. We'll just get going. Good day. And those are the guards. Excellent. Okay, let's go do our day job. Teaching kids, yeah. Oh, that's the hospital? Okay. Okay, we know we've reached the academy because there's a gallows. How great of them to put it next to a school. Good thing I haven't forgotten this door exists. See if we can get through this one. Nope. Okay, we're calm. We have mana now, so that's interesting.
Hello, dear cousin.
Oh, the priest is here. Hello, child. It is good to see you. Well, I'm sorry you're so. Father Oliver visits to hear confession. A teacher stays with the children to support and guide them. Yes, this was the man who had performed my father's hurried last rites. It occurred to me this could be an opportunity to get something useful out of him. Yes. My mother has twisted my arm into joining her and father for lunch, so you'll be on your own. And afterwards, please teach class for the rest of the afternoon, Turtle. Okay. I'm happy to help, cousin. 'Tis a shame, my child. I suppose Turtle and I will have to enjoy by ourselves the treats I brought us for lunch. The same gingerbread as last time? A shame indeed. Thank you, Turtle. Father? Oh, he just doesn't want to eat the gingerbread. I got it. As Lucius departed, Father Oliver turned his wide, sweet smile on me. It was always so intense. Like too much honey dripped into bitter tea to hide the taste. Well, I settle in. Could you fetch the children? Let us begin with young Robin. I'm up first, eh? I motioned Robin to the priest, sat her down in the chair in front of him. The small screen between them did not quite replicate the intimacy or privacy of a true confession. Oh, they're just making them do it in front of the whole class? That's not... So how have you been? Well, and I thank you for your concern, child. But did your headmaster and I not show you how to undertake confession just this morning again? Robin's sigh was so dramatic I was certain any feeder would have been eager to have her join their company. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was, well, you probably remember better than me. That was a good effort, my child. Okay, Robin smirked and crossed her arms, very intensely. Remained silent. Now tell him your sins. But I don't got any sins to confess, teach, honest. Is that all you have to say, my child? I can't remember, Lanny, but if you like, I'm sorry for all my sins and such. I can't blame her. Your penance, my child, shall be to visit the church each day after your classes are finished for 1 week. That is a terrible punishment. How dare you? There you will spend 2 hours giving thanks for the pardon you have been given for your sins, and will ask Jesus Christ for aid in overcoming your pride to make your sins more honestly in the future. Damn, you are really punishing this child for not wanting to have her secrets divulged in front of the rest of the class. Robin's expression soured. Of course it's soured on this poor girl. She let out an annoyed sigh and shut her eyes in an enduring manner. I'm sorry for all my sins with all my heart, God. With your help, I'll stop sinning and such, so thanks. Bye. May Almighty God have mercy on you, and having forgiven your sins, lead you to eternal life. Amen. Amen. That was much better than last time, my dear child. Thank you for opening your heart to our Lord even a little more. God. He seems a bit arrogant. I agree with Turtle. Robin hopped from her seat and hurried back to the others, clearly eager to be far away from the priest. What have you done to these kids, priest? You know, most of my flock are only so tight-lipped when they have something to hide. Perhaps, with your help, I can convince one of the others to unburden themselves of hiding her sin. I leave it to you, my child, to bring the next supplicant. Thanks. There it was. I had a thread to pull on. A hint of something the priest wanted. I was sure there was some way to use it to get the information I wanted out of him. What is it I wanted? Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, it's not in the journal, whatever it is. Okay. Sorry, Ida. You're the closest to me, so... Yes, mister? It is your turn for confessions, small, scared child. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 1 year since my last confession. Well done, my child, go on. She hesitated and looked at me with a nod. I urged her to continue. Every Friday, the baker sells these meat buns, I think. They smell so tasty. Indeed, my child, they are quite enjoyable. But I don't have money to buy them, so I just go down to smell them. But when I see other kids getting their parents to buy them, I get this awful feeling. Like when you got here and we smelled that gingerbread you brought in. We said we might like to steal it. Oh, this poor orphan child. Ida had barely whispered those last words while slowly turning her head to look at me as she spoke. Her sad eyes were drowning in guilt, which she tried to swallow down as she looked away again. In eagerness to give her penance for her sin of envy, the father had missed entirely that the child had considered one of theft. I, however, did not, and suspected this could prove useful in some way. Oh, okay. Excellent, it auto-saved. Okay, Nick, it's your turn. It is your turn for confession. Fine, I can't blame him. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Oh, he misspoke. Okay. I have sinned. I like his way of saying it better, honestly. You did good, Nick. I've sinned, my child. Go on. I bit Master Calandror while he was beating me on Wednesday. And last week, too. And I think that one before that. But my head hurt so bad after I wasn't sure what day it was. Why does Master Calandro beat you? The first few times, it was after I got mouthy, but for the last year, he just finds me and does it whenever he feels like. It's not like anyone will do anything about it. Oh, and I broke some Turkish kid's nose this week, but he was asking for it, and the sin of wrath is a sin whether or not it felt justified in the moment, my child. Nick sighed and rattled off a handful more incidents of violence, most of which were responses to similar violence being perpetrated on him by those with more power. Thank you for your candor, child. I am glad you took your last penance to heart. Nick just watched him sullenly. Your penance will be to look for each of these individuals you have harmed, and to offer them a heartfelt apology in the name of the Lord. But Father, they'll just, my sweet child, I offer you this chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of God for your sin. Will you take it? Yes, Father. The priest said his final words, and Nick returned to his seat. That poor kid. These poor children. Okay, it's this kid's turn. Hello, sir. It is your turn for confession. What other sad tales from these kids are we going to hear today? Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 1 month since my last confession. Oh, the other ones were a year. As always, my child, you are very diligent and devout. Please continue. This is funny, but in like a really sad way. I have been a very sinful, Father.
I am a thoughtful boy.
Yeah. On 3 mornings this month, I have failed to be the first out of bed, betraying my slothful nature. I scored highest on our test this month, and fell victim to pride after. It's so weird. They really call everything a sin, don't they? The normally meek child continued to pour out a torrent of minor sins, things so small and shallow it made me wonder what he was trying so hard to avoid saying. Eventually, he exhausted himself, and after a few seconds of silence, Oliver cleared his throat and gave Lelon?
I am Lelon, a thoughtful boy.
Leylon! some token penance in the form of simple prayers. Elan needed no prompting from me and hurried back. It appeared to begin. He began his penance. Okay, I think this is the last one. Peta? Yeah. It is your return for confession, Peta. Okay. The boy sat down and looked at the priest but said nothing. Peta, do you remember what you're supposed to say during confession? Nope. I guided the boy through the proper words, much to Father Oliver's approval. So, I think I sinned, but I don't remember really. But what about everyone else? Have they sinned? Because this morning I saw telling on other people. Robin, my child, confession is held only between you and our Savior Jesus Christ, while I serve as a mere intermediary. And him, teacher? Well, yes, though I am sure Turtle will show the appropriate reverence for this sacred act and not share what he knows. Also, the entire class. Well, the good father was trying to get Peta to focus again. He seemed to have missed the hint that Robin had been up to something this morning. However, I did not, and I suspected that this could be useful information. Father Oliver and I managed to get Peta to accept his penance. However, the moment the boy was out of the chair, I was inclined to think he had already let it slip his mind, as he did with so many things. Ah, yes. I think that's all of them. Okay, let's talk to him.
My child?
That's everyone. We're done, Father. Yes, we can speak while we eat. I brought enough for us both. Oh, and all the class, right? He reached under his seat for his lunch sack. As soon as he did open it, we could plainly see the stack of gingerbread. He was so excited for it had been opened. It was missing more than half of its number. Oh dear, I was certain I had more. This was my chance. If I was to leverage information out of him, it would be now. Should I speak with the children, or should I say it was a mistake by the baker? Maybe I should... There should be an option where I blame the priest because he's old. Or he just ate them. Say something like that. Are you sure, Father, those aren't crumbs on you? I already asked this question. Let me speak to the children again. Okay, we already know who did it. Because Peta...
Hello again.
You are. I just wanted to check on you. Oh, thanks, mister. Let's go with Peta. Yes, what did Robin do with Father Oliver's gingerbread? We're not angry. Given what Peta and Ida had let slip during the confession, it was simple enough to piece together. The utterly vacant look on Peta's face almost made me second-guess myself, however. You said Robin was up to something this morning? I did? Perhaps I had simply interrogated the wrong child. Never mind. Okay, poor Ida. She is so sad, this child. I feel so bad for her and the other kids. Yes, mister. Ida, what did Robin do with the gingerbread? Given what Hedda and Ida had let slip, blah blah blah. The intense look of guilt on Ida's face only confirmed my fury. She only took some and hid them in her desk. Please, please don't tell on us. We've had all week in this half portions of pottage. We're so hungry, and Father Oliver was just going to eat them in front of us like last time. Wow, yeah, he really should share with the class. Maybe I should talk to him. Now at last I had the leverage I needed to get information out of the priest. Whether I should was another matter entirely. I mean, should I is a good question. Did I miss a book here? Oh, let's go here. Oh, this is the... Yes. I already looked at that map. Oh, let's look at this map. There's the kingdom. We're here. Republic of Venice. Habsburg Monarchy, aka Austria. Okay, let's have a skin. Yes, who stole the... Yes, first I wish to know more about my father's burial and why he was hurried. He paused. The veneer of kindness faltered for a moment. It is true that Baron Jarvis had reasons to believe the Shroud may attempt to interfere, so we should proceed quickly. I could have insisted, but ever since the Lich War, despite my best efforts to steal my heart, I am still filled with fear that a corpse may rise and attempt to end my own life. The stomach-turning sweetness, yeah, it is stomach-turning. He exuded, faltered for a moment as his gaze caught mine. In its place, frigid fear flickering deep in his wide eyes. With a blink, he drew the mask of kindness back on as if nothing was amiss. I'm truly sorry, my child, if my mortal weakness has caused you to suffer any more in this trying time. So who stole my gingerbread? Yeah, it's in her desk. Yes, it brought me leverage. Yes, his fear of the risen dead. Yes, it gives me power over the priest. Yes, power I could exert when the opportunity arose. Yes, the rest of the afternoon passed as slowly for me as it did the children. Still, I taught with patience, and I felt that they learned something. Excellent. This afternoon? Yes, okay, excellent.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
Ah, yes. I'm here to collect my pay. Yes, indeed. Ah, excellent. Now let's see how badly it affected my trust. I'm still relatively trusted among the kids. Oh, neutral. As a teacher, I'll earn that more, I think. Okay. So we got this. Now we'll just do the ritual stuff. Excellent, excellent. Let's go talk to that woman in the market that knew where we were gonna be looking for this stuff. I think that'll be useful. General store. And we're gonna save. Yes, new save. Turtle. 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 Okay, we have turtle.
Your cards, I will not read.
You mentioned Devil's Wood to me before. You were right. I see it now. What can you tell me about
Its
it?
bark carries occult properties. Through it, men commune with their lord from beyond.
Who is the Lord from beyond, yes?
The Lich. There are those who would still worship him and would bring him back to the earth.
Oh, okay, so this might... Who, the Shroud?
I believe some call them that.
Yeah, where can I find it?
There is a place, deep in the northern forest, a tree taking the forms of tortured souls, man and beast.
Man and beast. Can you bring me there? There was a brief change to her stony expression. Then fear, perhaps. No, not I. You need someone who knows the way of the woods. Try Zivit, the forester. He comes into town some evenings. Try the tavern. She did say evenings. Thank you, ma'am. He's the interesting guy. Yeah, so let's ask him about his homeland. Yes, his jolly face fell, then looked
There
at
is too much suffering there, my friend. I have seen many of my people stolen away, or killed if they resist.
Alright, the transatlantic slave trade.
Mans is a safer place, where difference is tolerated and where the French and the English do not commodify the native people.
Yes, they do that quite often.
I only hope that my fallen brothers and sisters find peace in Akira, the next life.
Yes, hopefully they can. Yes, he bowed slightly and momentarily closed his eyes. His smile returned then. Do you see any hope for your people who remain at home?
I know not. We are truly positive by nature, but under the fist of the European slave trade, what can we do? Even our sacred island, Saint Louis, has been despoiled by their trading settlement and fort there.
Yeah, building a slave trading hub does sound like despoiling a place that is sacred.
The souls of our departed dwell there before their journey to the afterlife, and now our enslaved dwell there too, as they await the big ships which sail away west and north. A purgatory indeed.
Yes, hell is on earth. I have nothing to say, thank you. Also, that was an achievement. I like that they did, they noted the history of the times. Sitting Garnet's Tavern, let's go look here. I'm gonna do it in the afternoon if I can. Let's talk to this guy. Good afternoon, Thomas. Yes, I suppose it is. Yes, he briefly glanced at me in the eye before looking back to the floor. Oh yeah, how long have you lived here? Oh yes, my whole life, or at least from a nearby village. A short distance through the northern woods. But I moved to Marnes at least 8 years ago, I suppose, for the big city excitement. He grinned at me, then a lopsided mouth with big gaps where teeth had been removed. Tooth decay. So I need to brush your teeth. They couldn't really do it that well back then, but you can do it today. What work do you do? Me, I'm just a farmhand and a general laborer. Whoever needs a bit of muscle knows where to find me. Yes. I'm glad I got more trust. I like this trust system. Hello, woman and man. Let us talk. Okay. This man was trying to convince his wife about some crazy money-making scheme involving steam-powered engines. She did not seem impressed. She should be, actually. She's right. That's the funny part. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's not trespass too much up there. This is a funny nod. And maybe it's a different tavern. I know there's multiple taverns. That's all Uncle's keep. You know we're rich because our uncle lives in a keep. And also we're nobles. This is a graveyard. Maybe I can get some graveyard dust here. What do you mean? I was not holding a spade. We're not gonna dig up the graves. Oh. The place not in the middle of the city. That would be stupid. Good afternoon to you. Right, he doesn't like being talked to. Okay, there's a tavern. Excellent. Two striking young sailors sat at the table, a man and a woman. The smell of cheap ale punctuated their laughter and conversation. They turned their heads for their bolsterness, good looks, or perhaps both. There was a roughness to them, but in that way, that made people weak in the knees.
Remember that tiny barman in Ordona, Vittoria?
No, you too. God, we have the same taste, don't we, Leo? Though he's a barmaid.
Adore too.
You didn't. I tried. Damn. Out of it again.
The young man spied me and held up a pair of coins between his fingers.
Morale, and quick about it. It's an emergency.
Leo, no. That's clearly no server.
True, I do not work here. This fine woman has found the truth. I do not work at this tavern.
Sweet day. It's off, but it chases away the aches of a long stint at sea.
And it loosens tongues as well as bets, if you get me.
Is that how you got that barmaid?
A tale I will be happy to tell.
Tell me something about yourselves if you like. Leonardo and Vittoria. Leo and Vit to friends. You can be my friend anytime. We're sailors through and through. Why we... Yeah, hang on. Tell us something about you, like your name. I am Turtle von Elstrict. Oh yes, Turtle von Elstrict. Oh, Lord von Elstrict is it? How fancy. Slumming it with the commoners? Oh, cut him some slack, Leo. Look where he is. Haven't you ever been curious what it'd be like to land a noble? I could teach you a thing or two. The Lord becomes a servant. Do everything I ask. We're gonna go with because this is for YouTube. The phrase you're looking for is yes, mistress, but you don't have to play along if you don't want to. Really, we're just your average sailors pent up after a couple months on the route. Bit here is especially desperate because someone got stuck on cleaning duty and spelled to high heavens the last week or so. Oh, come on. We're sailors. We always stink. You just had the first mate all to yourself. Enjoy your... Oh, wait. How's the sailing? We're off. The Adriatic's a mess these days. I heard Hormuz is worse. Not as so bad as your parents' time during the war. True enough, people remember though. And there's too many ships looking to steal cargo these days. What was that about your parents? Our fathers met up as sailors and soldiers during the big fight over Damaltia. Oh, please don't hold your heritage against us. Leo's father fought with Rospin against his own people in the Venetian War. And Vid's father did some work for the Baron some years ago, taught us everything he knew. He wasn't the same after that. Now know that now. Dad's a good man. Yeah, what was that about Vid's father? Nothing really. Vid won't tell me either. Tried for years to get it out of her, but bet if you loosened her lips a little. Start off. I don't like talking about it That's why Ma left. Don't ask again. She means it. Oh, Leo's father fought against the Venetians? Proud of it too. He made a home. The next province over in Runch? Yeah, Runch. You know, with the fishers? When the Venetians tried advancing the border, he just couldn't stand by and do nothing. He loved to tell stories about it. We lost him a couple years ago. I'm so sad for that. A drink for a good man lost. Aye. The two sailors raised their cups to the air and took a long, solemn draw. Interesting. Well, we already know what they like to do with their time off. Have sex and drink. Enjoy your ale. Excellent. The woman was wearing a rather fetching tricorn hat and not much else. She didn't acknowledge me. Let her to her business. Interesting. Okay. We don't want to annoy people. How's Sherman doing? Oh, I just sit down this time. That's interesting. I approached three older gentlemen sharing a table. Two of their number wore loose, comfortable clothing, whose maintenance left much to be desired. The third, more Slavite and healthy looking, wore a well-fitted overcoat with a crisp, starched collar. All three ceased their animated conversation at my approach. Good evening, gentlemen.
Indeed it is. But have we made your acquaintance?
We have not seen you here before. Are you just passing through?
After a
To
fashion.
first introduce ourselves. I am Channing, a native of the barony of Mark.
Interesting.
My colleagues are Leopold and Sherman, both formerly of the Prussian army.
Oh, they're from
Delighted to meet
the
you,
German
sir.
states.
And your name is?
Yeah, well, we're gonna go with Turtle von Elstrick, son of Zelig von Elstrick. The old man visibly stiffened on hearing my name. Sherman shakily removed his glasses and cleaned them on a cloth, which had appeared from his pocket. Negative 25 trust.
So nice to meet you. Zelig was a great man, of great service to the city.
And to the whole kingdom. I am Sherman of Prussia.
I guess telling the truth is a mistake that I will never make again. Two options are unavailable due to failed trust tests. You must know a lot about history. Just because we're old doesn't mean we're relics. Of course, there were the wars. We saw the tide turn against Valus. We saw Aldous march his undead army across the kingdom. Oh, Aldous. Just think of what that power could have given Ralston. Perhaps we should turn to other topics. So you knew my father. Have your travels taken you abroad? Why they brought us here? Sherman and I are Prussian stock, my dear boy. Soldiers by trade. We marched many fields in that line. Ralston had the finest weather. We saw many wonderful things in all those travels too. A shame to see some of them gone from the world too soon. And you? I gestured to the more groomed man. I am from Mark, to the north. Practically a local, this one. Show all other options. Okay. So you knew my father. Let's We did indeed. A most sad and unexpected death. So very sad. Yeah. Some say Zelig died from Oberlin Georges, but others seem less sure. What do you think? Channing sighed. Honestly, lad, we do not know. Yeah,
I'm Channing, a native of the Valley of Mark.
Do all old men now hate me? I'm gonna go see the priest. He's an old dude, right? Like, I didn't know that you could easily lose it that by just asking one question. Look at my general trust now. Yeah, there's no old men, is there? No. See if this guy's an old man. Yeah, your tavern certainly has some peculiar clientele.
Yes, I suppose so. I am Weimar of Vienna, owner of the Docks Tavern.
Oh, okay, so he's old, but he's not those old men.
Not particularly.
Yes.
I have 3 old fellows who come in regularly, and of course, plenty of dockers. I'm sure they'd rather I kept the rest of their business to myself.
Okay, yeah. The young woman sat alone in the corner. After I stood for a few moments, she made an exaggerated movement to show that she had seen me, then gestured for me to sit.
Guten Tag, Herr. Pleased to meet you. My name is Merlin.
Nice to meet you. Excuse me, miss, but you sound like a visitor to our fine city.
Well, I am from Saxony, but not a visitor. My family moved to Mons last winter. A beautiful place indeed, and the winter here is far kinder than we are used to.
Yes. Oh yeah, may I ask what work you do here?
Well, I'm a scholar, and an aspiring writer. I fear I yet have much to learn in my craft.
Yeah, we'll just leave her to her book. Before we anger anyone else. Excellent. So the docks. Really pissed off those old people. I can't go up there. It's an invisible wall. Oh no. And talk to them. Talk to him, but he gets annoyed. There's a town hall. It is locked. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Dead Man's Gate. Can you open the gate, please? Yeah, he signed and let me through. Excellent. And we get some grave dust. Hopefully we don't get attacked today. It's music. Because we need a graveyard soil. Excellent. Oh, we probably need a spade. Family crypt where my father's ashes have been laid. Alas, surely home to many ghoul. So don't go down there, got it. You know what? It's daytime. Let's try exploring around here. Oh, look. Fence broke down here. Old chapel. Interesting. I like how the music is so dark and foreboding. Yes, yes. The undead are here. Okay, the music stopped. Oh, the music's back on again. Go back here will the music stop again. Nope. Wish I could jump in this game. I just want a jump button. I just want to jump on top of things. Should I go in there? Probably not. Okay. No, I do not want to attack. There's just a bunch of people going around the graveyard. Oh yeah, that's fine, whatever. The city's old lime kiln had been repurposed to suit our new funerary practices. Now it was used for cremation. Okay, so this is where people are cremated. Can I go up? Yes. It auto-saved just for me. Now, we're gonna save again just to... We're gonna do a new save on this chapter 3-1. New save, yes. And then we're gonna see what happens when we do this. Okay, nothing. Thank you. around here. Okay, we need a shovel, I think.
I'll open the gate. Quick, get inside.
We'll just go back to our house and get a shovel real quick. I think there's one here. Okay. Garden chest should have one. I'll take this. Thank you. So we'll do the graveyard soil first. Can you open the gate, please? Thank you. Okay, no one's in view. We can probably put on the shovel now. And we're doing this in broad daylight to avoid the undead. Does this have good melee attack? Probably not. Okay. Don't see anyone here. Yeah, excellent. I don't think anyone noticed us. Our trust didn't go down. Let's take off the shovel real quick. We stole some soil. I don't think the pocket dirt's gonna cause any problems. I don't think they saw us. I think we're good.
I'll open the gate. Quick, get inside.
Yep, we talked to the guard and he didn't notice anything. They didn't notice anything. Okay, we did the dangerous part. Okay, we have the Great Mist. So now we need to go get the Devil's Wood. Make some more inquiries. Oh, the South Noble Quarters. Right next to an orphanage, I see, to brag to orphans, I guess. Classic nobles. They're probably the ones that wanted the guillotine there. I mean, the gallows there. They definitely don't want guillotines, that's for sure. Okay. So, that's the Dog Tavern.
Oh there, good Lisa. Can I interest you in some rare foods? Cheese from the kingdom.
There's nothing,
Well, return when there is. Hunger comes for us all.
Talk with her.
Fresh bread, rolls, B-rocks. What can I interest you in?
Nothing at the moment. Vegetables and fruit. Okay. Yeah, they said evening. But I'll just check again. Maybe I missed them.
Join me for a drink. Suit yourself.
Wait, no, I already talked to him.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk later. Yeah, you... Alright, the steam engine guy is technically right. Okay. I think I had to advance time to evening. Okay. Okay, I cannot currently advance time. Yeah, I'll have to protect. I should ask for a personal item, I think. Sophia. Probably Diedrich, too.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm thinking of trying my hand at painting, Sophia. Perhaps I might borrow that fine brush I recall you cherishing? Thank you. Oh, and I got workers' trust. We'll talk later. Thanks. Okay. Excellent. Paintbrush added to inventory. Maybe we can get Diedrich's glass. He likes to drink, so... I mean, that's what we did, so... Maybe that? Diedrich's house. Alright, he's at work. He, like, actually has to do a full day of work. Went to the wrong way. Probably gonna have to go out of the north gate soon anyway. Gentlemen. Zell? No, Jarvis, am I right? Maybe I should have done this earlier. Yes, it is I, Juliana. My dear, are you alright? I don't know, Jarvis.
I am Gervais, Baron of the city of Mons. I am a war hero and brother to your deceased father.
Gervais. That is definitely more formal. I don't know, Gervais. I cannot seem to think straight since his passing. Turtle has returned home, though. You should see him. He's grown up. He would have loved to see you, but went out with his friends. Gervais threw a worried look at me and then smiled at her. Juliana, I would like that. Tell him I look forward to seeing him. Tell me, dear brother-in-law, how is your lovely wife, Maribel? Anger flashed across my uncle's face for a second, then he relaxed with just a grunt as his reply. Gervais moved then to small talk, asking if she had seen the priest, the doctor, if she had been gardening, and so on. Can I offer his lordship anything? Hoffman said. No, thank you, Albrecht.
I am Albrecht, butler to the family Van Elstrick since even your father was a boy.
Thank you, Hoffman. He doesn't have trust. Maybe because it's absolute. I shall not be staying long. I've spent too long locked away and mourning my brother. Now that this terrible break-in has pulled me from my grieving, there is much work to be done. Sadly, the city did not rest with me. I left them to their conversation. I knew Albrecht would inform me if anything of note came up. Alright, Albrecht. Need to talk to him.
Can I help you, my lord?
I need something of yours. Something personal. To include in this ritual so you don't set off the trap. I have this medal from the war with Venice, perhaps this. He handed me a purple rose, awarded only for acts of daring and great significance. Whatever he had done to earn it, I had it now. This would do for the ritual. I nodded in reply. Yes. Do you know where I might find a substance called Devil's Wood for the ritual of protection? Diedrich's grandmother, Sybil. She does. Diedrich looks after her. I'll mark it on your map. You should probably check with him first, though. Yeah, I do need to check with him to get his trinkets. Because I don't want him setting off the track because he visits me. Now, okay. I recognize none of the people whose portraits hang on the sword, nor the names on the plaques. Suspicious. Maybe that's their friend that was talked about in the prologue, yeah. AKA Chapter 1. It's something of my mother's. I could steal one of her clothing, I guess, but we'll just ask her. Okay, she sleeps peacefully for now. I guess we could use... You need to do it for the cat? I need the cat's, like, chew toy or something? The cat sleeps peacefully. Is she the cat? No, there's magic in this game, so...
Can I help you, my lord?
Yeah, what's in the trapdoor? Yes, the old wine cellar is below there. He paused for a moment before continuing. Zelig had bolted it down after some creatures found their way in through an old tunnel. Creatures? Oh wait. Zelig showed me how the mechanism works. You should look after an unusual looking wine bottle in the rack and twist it. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the... whatever. Yeah, what do you make of this ransacking? It's a great concern, me lord. I would pass it off as simple burglary, but what with everyone knowing our defenses are down, but... It seems as if they were searching for something in particular, amongst the books, even. Someone that my father owed money to? Do you have any ideas? I'm not really. I'm sorry, my lord. I don't think your father had enemies, but, well, we know now that he did. Oh, right. I found an unsent letter from my father calling in a debt from a man named Oman. Oman, the harbor master? But what would he owe money to your father for? And why not just pay it? He's not poor. Perhaps there is something unwholesome about the nature of the debt Oman wanted erased. The letter calling in the debt was unsent. Perhaps that is what they sought when they searched our house. Whatever it is, I intend to find out. Though now, I might take a more indirect path in doing so. Although now I recall also that my father's financial ledger mentioned something about a debt that it was marked with a strange symbol. Yeah, I showed Hoffman the sigil. I found a letter demanding payment. It had this marking on it. That is, I believe, the mark of the fish guard, smugglers, and racketeers. What would Bastic sell? What would the dear master have to do with them? This I intend to learn. Where would I find them? I confess I do not know, but given the nature of their organization, I'd wager the docks is a reasonable place to start. I wonder if it was those 3 old men who don't like me for having a certain father.
Can I help you, my lord?
Yeah, did he say anything of note? No, my lord, he only asked if she was doing okay and needed anything. She knows not of the money situation, so told him all was okay. Don't know how I feel about that. The aid would have been helpful, but the more involved my uncle is, the harder my investigation. Anyway, it is done, and matters not. Nothing is gained from dwelling on what might have been. Okay, let's go. We'll go to the academy and ask Diedrich. Go to his grandmother? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll ask him for something personal. I'll ask him outright. An old toy. For my experiments. That's a bit weird. Missed out, eh? Okay. Maybe, we'll ask for some of your poetry. Okay, so I can't get his poetry and I can't get an old toy. And I lose trust. Yeah, who's that red-haired woman? Oh, they came all the way from Ireland with her brother, Connor? Interesting. Should I ask him? Do you know about a substance called Devil's Wood?
I'm Dietrich, your childhood best friend, a humble child of Mars.
Oh, perhaps grandmother does. He doesn't know, but... Yeah, why don't you come over to our house in the morning? She'd love to see you, I'm sure. We're still on the main street, or, yes. Excellent. Yes, I can go there. There's a lot of things to do in this chapter, I have to admit. I'm gonna have to make this a two-parter. Oh well. Could advance time. Does it say in the morning? It does. Darn. Excellent. What else should I do? Yeah, we'll go to the tavern and then... Actually, we'll go back to the Dock Tavern.
Hello again, good sir. Please sit.
Yeah, something tells me you fellas are up to more than you let on. Yes, Channing hushed the other men with a quick wave of his hand, even as they both started speaking. They groaned and rolled their eyes, but halted just the same. Well, that's not much of a deduction. Who doesn't have their secrets? Okay, we'll try and convince the old men to open up about their secrets. I'll pretend that I'm similar to them. I'm not sure. Our activities are not for everyone. That might be, but we'll never succeed in our ambitions if we don't grow the herd. He's right. Well, come a bit closer, lad. We can't shout this to the whole tavern. Lean in. You heard of the Shroud, the clandestine revolutionaries fighting to bring back the Lich to restore Eldest to power. You're looking at him. Yeah, I kind of thought that might be the thing. He gestured extravagantly with his arms in a way that perhaps thought to be impressive, but they're right about them growing old, if that's the case. Channing rolled his eyes at his companion's lack of discretion. You haven't been up to much lately, then. It's not so easy with all those heady aristocrats hunting us. Your uncle most of all. Yes, lad. We know who you are, but don't worry. We've got some plans festering. Yes, plans festering. Yes, but now that my careless associates have told you our business, lad, we'll want some assurances you won't run straight to the Baron. Otherwise, there will be considerable repercussions. Yes, for the old men who... Can we trust you? Of course. Yes, my discretion is yours. Excellent. I knew I had nothing to worry about. These are... Yes, I think I'm in with the Shroud. Yes! The revolution! The revolution! Okay, so I lost... So this is where the Shroud are. It's not really directly enemies of them. Yes. Kind of a neutral faction. I don't even know if they had anything to do with my father's death. Or why they want to bring back the Lich. So I'm not going to tell on them. That's... I'm gonna keep that hidden. For now. That was interesting. I'm glad I used those points. Oh, there's a beach here I didn't even see. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. How do I get something out of my... something of my mother's. Oh, we'll just talk to her. My mother continued to float around the house like some winged specter, more from a habit than any conscious intent. Her movements were stilted and uneasy, and her gaze, so unfocused and meandering, rarely matched the direction of her steps. It was as though every part of her was in disharmony, moving through its own familiar patterns of existence without synchronizing with the rest.
Oh, hello.
The crash of metal against metal drowns out his cries. The heat sears away his tears. You know what? We're gonna go with, what are you talking about, Mother? He is not happy. Can they not see that he is unhappy? His brother saw so much. He and Zelig, they were each an eye within the pair. But do they not see this? How they have been struck blind? I sense something familiar in her words, an impression of a person that I only briefly met. Oh, maybe the ghost weird things from earlier. Okay. We are quickly losing our pool of points, but I think this is important. We'll use the acuity point. Are you talking about the blacksmith? Is he unhappy? Yes, poor Jacob. His brother's ambition left him tending iron. He must find comfort somewhere. She shook her head mournfully. Interesting. I needed to ask her for a personal item as protection against the grave mist incantation. No. Aw, she thinks I'm the most special thing in the world to her. No, like something... Yeah. Do you know where you are going? Well, I was headed to the kitchen, my boy, but I can't remember why. Perhaps to fetch something for Aunt Belle. Is she not in the... I'm afraid not. How peculiar. I could have sworn she had come for afternoon tea. She seemed so intent on telling me something. Something to do with iron, I think. Or was it something about Uncle Gervais? Yeah. The robbery, no! I still have all my jewelry. Thank you. And the cards, such lovely cards, all in their place. Zelig will be so pleased to see them when he returns. I'm afraid Father is dead. I think we're gonna have this conversation every day. Don't say such things, lad. What would Zelig say to such tasteless humor? Oh, I do hope he returns soon. Such lovely cards for him. Do you remember anything of the intrusion then? Intrusion? No. Only a strange play, I think. Strange men. Strange shouting. She shook her head and waved her finger at me sternly. Books. They wanted nothing but books. But silly them, this is not the library? That is on the other side of the canal. But we do have a lot of books in this house, yeah. Her eyes shifted away from me before she had even finished her sentence. They scanned the room behind me and traced the decorative molding at the ceiling. Where is Hoffman? So many cobwebs, so many spiders to clear from the corners. He is too idle these days. And with snakes in the basement slithering, slimy, their fangs are so thirsty. Zelig would put this place in order. Yes, Zelig, my dear, always orderly. I must leave now, Mother. Of course, my darling child. Maybe the cards. Count. And didn't everyone sign them already? Yeah, like everyone signed them. Couldn't we use those? Isn't that deeply personal? He wrote on it and everything. I'm glad I got dirt. Okay. Yeah, I think I had to advance time no matter what. Oh wait, we should go to the blacksmith. Should find where the blacksmith is. Mother said something about him. We should go see them. Right. It's a general goods store. Oh, there he is. Dog, excellent. The dog sat watching me. I pet him. I turned away. I petted the dog. There's Jacob.
Aye.
Wait, what do I need to use the furnace for? Oh, right. I need to burn the wood and get the smoke. But I need the wood first. I'll come back later. The door was firmly nailed shut. Oh, the dog is following me now. Okay, it didn't follow me that far. Okay, got it. Yeah. I think it's time to advance time. Not who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the woodsman.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, a rough, unkempt, unhappy. A man who had seen things he wished he had not. He clearly did not wish to speak.
A fine day to you.
He bowed extravagantly. I am Ricky, a renowned actor of the stage. Oh, tell me of your work. Have you not heard of me? Why, I'm a celebrated stage actor. For a time, I even worked with the great Italian singer Antonio. Oh, Antonio. And the illustrious composer J.F. Handel in the opera Cyril Ray de Persia. Surely you have heard of this work? Yes, of course, of course. You seemed impressed with my lie. Oh, where are you from, actually? From? Why, I'm from all of the world's great cultural places. Rome, London, Paris, all those and more. Well, I was actually born in a fishing village in Runstead, but I count it not. Yes. Oh, auto-saving, excellent.
Leave me be. I just want to have a drink in peace.
Oh, I get to spend 0 points. You are a soldier, yes? A man for hire. I recognize your sigil. We served on the same side during the March conflict. Did we now? I confess I do not recognize your face, but it's good to meet a fellow soldier. I motioned to the barkeep to bring the man a drink. He took kindly to the jester. What brings you to Marnes? Same thing, that brings a mercenary anywhere. Work. Your baron is paying good money to keep a few companies on retainer. It's boring work standing about waiting for orders, but it's good money. That confused me. The city guard was well armed and not short-staffed. Why would my uncle be spending money on these mercenaries only to have them sit around and to no obvious end? Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. You deserve your shore leave for as long as you have it. Good evening. Yes. Oh, maybe he's planning a coup d'etat against the queen. That would be cool.
Hello.
Yes. How's your face? It's better, thanks to you. Please, you must allow me to buy you a drink. Yes, I take him up on the offer. I'll leave you to your drinks. Good evening. Yes, enjoy your drinks. Excellent. Yes, let's get out of here. Probably the other tavern then. Last bit. I was stared down by a young, sullen-looking man, perhaps 2 years my junior. Good evening, sir. I am Turtle von Elstrick. I know who you are. He ignored my outstretched hand. Can't blame you. And you are Svit. Oh, that's not the woodsman, right? At that name, I was momentarily speechless. Svit was rumored to be my father's illegitimate son, although we never met. Ah, yes. I work as a forester, not in town much, so you might not have heard of me. I know of you, friend, younger than me, and in the orphanage before I left for my schooling. Oh, okay, we're working on the trust issues. We might want to avoid that thorny issue. As a forester, you must be an expert. Have you heard of something called... You know what? Tell me about the forest. A wondrous place, Gov. The ancient places in it are not understood by most men. I like to keep to myself, so it suits me to work there. Anyway, although it's best to keep your wits about you when you're outside the city walls. Yeah, we'll ask about the Devil's Wood. I have a mystical tree which seems different every time you look at it. Do you know where it can be found? I know a place, a clearing deep in the northern woods. It's always dense with a strange fog which makes you drowsy. Not safe. Will you take me there? Like I said, it's not safe. Although you are a soldier, I hear, so maybe you're of some use in a tight spot. I will use my skill challenge of 0. Well, I suppose it would be nice to spend the time. You'll probably get killed without my guidance. You might have to tell me about your research sometime. So you will show me the place? Meet me at the North Gate in the morning. And make sure to bring a weapon. Maybe bring a friend or two, too. Yes. Okay. Slightly more trusting now, I think. Excellent, excellent. Maybe Sophia will help. Seem to be the bard of the group. Just hanging back just in case. Well, I think we'll leave it here for today. This is going to be a long chapter.